countdown so we can start.
All right. I'm gonna do another sound check. Please, would you like to say something?
Hey, 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 it's me, it's me. Can you hear me?
Awesome. Yep. That's good.
Yay.
Like that. 1, 2, 3, go! It started.
Yay!
Trina Tan.
Hi, that's me. Nice to meet all of you.
It's amazing. How did you get interested in voice acting?
Well, I started voice acting. I probably was like a little kid. Maybe I was like maybe how old? I was probably like a little kid just watching TV and stuff. You know, like Saturday morning cartoons. And I think it was like, you know, like Pokemon, like Yu-Gi-Oh, all the anime shows and cartoons in the morning. And I was like one day, oh, I want to try that out. It seems so fun to like to do like voices, you know, be a character behind the voice. And I always thought that was amazing and cool. So definitely was like, yeah, I want to start it off and start voice acting. So I was like, you know, little kid, and I had my little laptop microphone watching like a clip of a show, and I was trying to dub the voices like that, and it wasn't so good because the quality was garbage, but it was okay. I was just trying it out for the first time ever, you know.
Then when did you get your Blue Snowball microphone?
Oh my gosh, when I finally upgraded to that Blue Snowball mic. Oh gosh, yeah, that's memories right there too. I think that was pretty much like the first actual microphone that I bought ever in my life. And it was like, yeah, like you said, like the Blue Snowball. Oh man, when did I get that? Maybe when I was a little older. Maybe it was like when I was like a little teenager. I was like, I'm gonna buy the money I earned and buy a Blue Snowball. So maybe I was like, I don't know, maybe like 16 or something, 15, 16, like a little kid still, you know, still not an adult. But yeah, that was my first real mic ever in my life.
And you say it wasn't so good. Why wasn't the Blue Snowball that good?
Oh man. So like, I feel like Blue Snowballs are really good for when you're first starting out. Like say you are just doing like, you know, streaming or doing like podcasts like this, like that's perfect. But for like audio productions, if you don't have like a decent microphone and more importantly a soundproofed area to do recordings, it's not so good. So I was literally like in a very open room with using a Blue Snowball, and that quality was not so nice.
I also started out with a Blue Snowball. It's interesting how popular those microphones were.
Yeah, like I feel like that was like the starter mic for everyone. Hashtag starter pack.
Hashtag starter pack. What are your favorite parts about voice acting?
My favorite parts about voice acting is, of course, being the many different characters. So, like, one day I could be like this very serious type of voice. Then, you know, another production, I'm like this super happy person, or like a scary person, or even an animal. Like, that's the beauty of being a voice actor. You can be on many different roles, and it doesn't matter what you look like or who you are, as long as you got the voice that fits the character or what the director wants, then you're golden, you know?
And that's amazing. What would be your advice for people who would be interested in starting with voice acting and doing voices for characters?
I would say like the most beginning, for the very, very beginners, definitely I would tell them to focus on working on the acting first, because of course it's voice acting and acting is a part of it. So even some voice actors, even they have this most iconic voice. Like there's like this one type of voice they do, and that's what they're known for. So honestly, like you could be one of those, even if you don't have a big range of voices, as long as you got that like that voice that everyone likes, you could be a very successful voice actor. But of course, you need to know how to act. So focus on your acting, focus on practicing, and you can even take classes. There's so many classes you can take, even in person or online.
What are these classes?
There was a really good one I took. It was called Crispin Freeman's voice acting mastery class. Wow, he's a very talented professional in the field of voice actors, and I would say it'd be good for any voice actor who's interested. He gives you very good feedback, like, and is, you know, he doesn't sugarcoat anything. And of course, there's also tons of other voice acting classes you can take too. Another good voice acting class is by Jun Yoon. He is a very talented voice actor as well. There's tons you can take. So many.
What was something that you wish you learned earlier?
Oh man, I honestly wish I learned about like soundproofing and all that, because I thought I was just good, just voice acting in front of a microphone with no sound treatment. And I was like, this is fine, right? As long as I have a good microphone, I don't need to worry about anything else, right? No, wrong. I needed to work on the background. I needed to soundproof my area. Like too much reverb is not good in a recording, you know? You want to get that very good focus on your voice only, not like your background environment, etc.
Absolutely. Soundproofing is crucial. Having a vocal booth really improves the sound immensely.
That's correct, for sure. Attention on deck. All crew prepare for
We have a question from Funkbuzz. Has learning to convey fictional emotions in order to play roles damage your ability to have authentic communication with your feelings in personal relationships, knowing you're capable of telling convincing lies and manipulating those closest to you using the same skills?
Oh no, that's where you're wrong there. Well, see, voice acting, right? They don't see your face, so you don't know like what my face is doing while I'm like trying to do that emotion of trying to like, you know, sound like a convincing character or something. In like real life, you'll see my face. You could definitely tell I'm lying. I'll try to like smirk or something, and I'll be like, you're like or something like that. So yeah, totally not true. Totally not true. Maybe if you were an actor, on-screen actor, but just being a voice actor, it's too hard for me.
How do you convey emotion?
How do I convey emotion? Well, I just think about the feeling, right? Like there's a thing called like method acting, and you want to really embody how you're feeling. So like a vocal coach might tell you, like, imagine a time when you were really, really, really like upset, and you'll think about that moment, like something in your personal experience that happened to you. Say maybe like, I don't know, like something happened that you maybe got like a really bad grade, or maybe so you got like in a conflict with somebody and you're very, very upset. You'll use that emotion to convey the character. It's very important to work on like feeling that way. You wanna really embody the character, and by that you'll use your own emotion and how you feel.
And that's difficult to do. That's not something an individual just gets correct the first try. It has to be done multiple times.
Of course. You know, with everything, practice makes perfect. Obviously, like the first time you're gonna do it, you're gonna hear a total difference from you practicing like the first day to like, you know, a year from now, 2 years from now. You're gonna look back and be like, wow, now I understand how to convey that emotion better. So of course.
Cyberdevil, how do you practice to be a good voice actor? Do you have any particular vocal exercises you use to increase your range and ability? Or do you just keep trying new things? Any notable role models or mentors in the VA realm?
Oh, so honestly, I get an inspiration from other like voice actors too. So like a really famous voice actress that I look up to is Christina Venezuela. She does so many different voices. She does like a little kid voice to like a mature woman to like a little boy voice too. That's like cool and collected. So like I take inspiration and look at how other voices are and then try to develop it to my own style. And of course I also work on trying to learn different accents along with it, try to make my voice sound older, younger, etc. It's just all about variety and trying out different things and taking inspiration from others and making it your own.
What are the notable differences in philosophy when it comes to being a beginner voice actor and having experience?
I feel like, well, you know what I say. I think for everybody starts somewhere. Like nobody's like a veteran as soon as they like start, right? Everybody has to get that experience, and everyone was a beginner at some point. So like I said, practice, and never stop learning. It doesn't matter if you think like if you feel like you're at a professional level, there is always more to learn. So regardless if you've been doing it for like 10 years or like 1 year or even 1 day, there's always more to learn. So please keep on expanding your knowledge, keep on taking classes, learn more, develop your techniques, and even take vocal coaching if you can. It helps.
What do you learn at vocal coaching?
I learned, so I honestly, when I was doing like a one-on-one session with one of the directors, I didn't notice, like we were like trying to develop my one of my demo reels, and I honestly didn't know. Sometimes I would like, for my S's, I would make them sound like I would say it like I would stress it too long, and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know. Like a lot of people, what she told me, there was a lot of people who had like a vocal tick and stuff that they need to work on that of course you won't notice by yourself because you're so used to doing it. But when you talk to other people, they'll tell you, oh yeah, you do this a lot, or the cadence sounds the same of like the line, there's nothing too different from it. So honestly, you'll learn a lot. You'll learn about stuff that you don't even know that you're doing.
Can it sometimes feel uncomfortable to get feedback like that?
Honestly, I don't think so. As long as they're being constructive with it. Of course, if you're gonna say, "Oh, you suck," you're terrible voice actor, you're trash, like that's not gonna help you, right? Nobody wants to hear that. That's just gonna bring somebody down. But hearing stuff like, "Oh yeah, you do this and you should work on this," like that's helpful. I think that's a good thing. Like you're like, I never knew I did this before, and now I can work on it because I've identified that is something that I do.
That is extremely good. Like one's mentality is really crucial on improving one's skills, and that shouldn't be taken for granted. Nebulate. Good day, Trina Tan.
Good
What
day.
is good day? What is the best pizza topping one can put on a pizza in your opinion?
Oh, do I have to choose just one? Can I choose?
I think you can choose multiple. The question is up to interpretation.
I'm gonna tell you right now, pineapple pizza is trash and garbage, and whoever likes that deserves to go to prison. Just saying.
What?
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Why is it bad?
Because it doesn't belong together. Pineapples taste good on their own, not on pizza. Pizza and pineapples do not mix. No, absolutely not.
What if you also have ham on it?
Ham is fine on itself, but not with pineapples. No, not pizza. No, they cannot be combined. Absolutely not. No way.
Well, what is a good pizza topping?
I love Supreme Pizza because it has the best of everything. It has meat and it also has vegetables. So even if you feel like, oh, pizza's terrible for you, but you're still eating your vegetables though, right? That's what matters.
Yes. Dex Camdaxian. Hey, Trina Tan. When it is your turn to act and you need to get into character, what is your method for staying in character?
My method of staying in character is I just focus on like if there's multiple characters in a scene, I try to focus on doing that voice and staying in that voice as much as I can before switching to another character. I also, if it's like a multiple session, if I've done the character before, I will like ask for like, hey, can you send me like my vocal reference of what I did for the character before? Because you know, usually it might be like a month or something or weeks gone by when I haven't done the character. So it's just a reminder, and I'm like, okay, that voice. You want me to do that voice again? Got it. And then I'll just remember that voice and you know do it.
Do you always do a vocal warm-up before getting into character?
You should, but not all the time. You definitely should though. It's very important to warm up your voice. You don't want to sound like you just woke up and your voice will sound so groggy and won't be in the right mind state, you know?
Absolutely. And what are some of these vocal warm-ups that you do?
Well, I do a lot of different ones. First thing I want to do is drink some water because you got to stay hydrated and always have water in your booth as well or wherever you're recording at. Very, very important too. I do this. There's this really amazing like vocal warm up that I do. It's on the YouTubes, and it's like it's actually for singing, right? But of course, singing and voice acting go hand in hand, right? So I feel like it really helps. There's like I just searched this like 8-minute warm up in the morning or something like that, vocal warm up, and it just goes like over like pitch and like you know like like and it goes down again, up again. You can literally just search. There's so many online that you can do.
And tongue twisters, are they also useful?
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. But I don't do so well at them. I always get tripped up. I try my best, but then I go too fast, and I'm like, I can't do it.
Do you stand while you voice act?
Actually, I have this very comfy chair that I sit in while I voice act, but it's important to sit up straight because you want all the air to go through your lungs. But yeah, sometimes I do stand up, but normally I just have my comfy chair that I have and I sit down while I do it.
What are the biggest problems that you see other voice actors do that you would consider a pet peeve that annoys you?
Oh my goodness. Let me tell you. I'll tell you. All the drama. Why is there so much drama on on social media with all the other voice actors? Like everyone's just well, not everyone, but there's always, of course, in every community there's always going to be a few bad apples, right? But then there's always some that just want to start more drama and more problems and like trying to call out other voice actors about something that they shouldn't, you know? I feel like we're supposed to build each other up. There's plenty of roles and there's plenty of characters, plenty of directors, and there's plenty of people that will always need voices. It's not about hurting each other and, bringing each other down. We should be building each other up, So don't have drama. Drama is no good. It just causes more problems.
Why do you feel people are causing this drama?
Oh, man, I think it's insecurity, where people are jealous of others or something like, I can't believe blah, 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 blah. I should be doing that instead. Yeah. It's usually mostly on X, right? Twitter X. And I'm like, come on, like, why y'all doing this? This is not right. Like, help each other. Positivity is good. Yeah, you cannot just hurt, just stop the drama. It's not worth it. It just gives people more stress.
What would be your advice for overcoming insecurity?
You need to love yourself. You cannot stop hurting others. Love yourself first. A lot of bullies, even not with voice acting, even just in general, like they say this, right? Because they're insecure. Like they'll be like, girls or guys will be picking on other kids, especially in like school and stuff, because they're jealous or they want to fit in, right? Like, oh, I'm picking on this person because people will think I'm cool for it, or people will like me better for it. And that's not the case. Like nobody's thinking that hard into it. Like other people are not thinking about you like that, you know what I mean? So just pay attention to yourself. And everyone grows at their own pace, and everyone's journey is different, right? So focus on you and what you can do. Don't worry about others.
I do feel I know what you mean, and that is so true, that pushing other people down so you can feel high up, but that's not cool. That's not a good environment to be in. Nobody gets happier from that. How did you decide on creating your Newgrounds account?
Oh wow! When I was young too, when I was a little kid, right? I made that account like ages ago. Yeah, I love watching like the videos and animations. Lots of the animations, like old school Newgrounds was like amazing. Like everybody loved Newgrounds at that point. It was like one of the first like original animations, like sharing platforms. And yeah, I was like, I want a voice in these animations too, And that's what made me make an account. And now, I do a little bit of stuff on there, a little bit of lend my voice on the platform, voicing a little bit of the animations and movies and some video games too. So yeah, been pretty cool.
Is doing voices for Newgrounds animations different from other gigs?
I would say they focus on I feel like definitely like Newgrounds focuses more on animations or like sprite games or stuff like that, while other projects will focus on different things, like maybe like reviews or like recaps or other stuff. It's a little different. That's what I think.
What would you say is the difference between a narration demo reel and an animation?
Oh, that's easy. Absolutely easy. Animation is more basically animation reel. This is what I learned. It's a character reel. That's all it is. So you're gonna do voice acting for characters in an animation reel. That's just the name for it. And for narration, it's basically more like audiobook style. So you don't really want to do like cartoony voices and stuff. Animation reel is for where you want to do like the cartoony voices, while narrations, you want to do a more real approach, real voices for it.
Do you feel people are sometimes very scared of trying to make a demo reel?
Yeah. I feel like some people might be intimidated to make a demo reel. And, I definitely think you should practice. Like, it shouldn't be the first thing you do, of course. But once you get a little bit of experience, then I definitely think having a demo reel is very helpful in getting other roles, so people can reference, directors can reference you and say, oh, these are the voices you can do. It's basically like a showcase you can do in like only a minute, or like a minute and a half or something like that.
What have you learned about creating demo reels?
I've learned that every demo reel some demo reels can be similar, but every demo reel should serve a purpose. such as like an interactive demo reel that should be focused more on like, you know, video game style voices, while like you said, like a narration reel should focus on more like audiobook style voices instead. So the prompts you'll read are different, the scripts you'll read, the voices should be different, you know. But of course, they all should be you.
And what does it mean to be you?
It means you should be yourself. Don't try to copy other people. If you want to take reference from others, that's good, but make it your own style. Do your own voices. Don't just do like a regular like character that everybody sees on TV. Like, this is my voice. No, that's like Elmo's voice. That's not your voice. You want to do your own style, your own spin to voices.
And how do you find your own style?
By experimenting and practicing and just trying out different techniques. Don't try to imitate. Make it your own.
What was it like voice acting in The Best Move for Self-Defense?
Oh my gosh, what was it like? Oh wow, that one was wild. So he messaged me. I think he messaged me on Twitter X and was like, "Hey, you want to be in this project?" I was like, "Sure." So we got each other's like contact info, and we scheduled a time and date to do like a Discord direction call. So he sent me the script, and while we were in the call together, we would go over the line of what he wanted me to do. I think it was only like 2 lines, but you know, it took like maybe like, I don't know, like 15-20 minutes. Like you wouldn't think like 2 lines would take 15 to 20 minutes, but of course it's very important to get that, you know, what the director wants and what he likes, like for the voice and the style of what he wants it to be. So yeah, it took a little direction, but we got it good, pretty good. And I love his animation style, so I was really happy that I could be a part of that.
Is that usually how the process goes?
Actually, sometimes it does, but there's a lot of differences too. Like some people, actually a lot of people just will be like, "Oh, record on your own, then I'll give you feedback on after you're done recording." But some people, some people love to do live direction, which is more common in the professional voice acting industry, where you'll be in a call with them and then they'll go over your line with you and give feedback.
What type of feedback do you get?
They're like, basically when you're recording something, like reading a line, they'll be like, "Oh, can you put more of this kind of style emotion into it?" Like, they'll like explain the scenario maybe a little better. It'll be like, can you put more emphasis on this word or that word, or try to like slow down the cadence, make it faster, etc. You know, they'll just give you feedback on the line and how they imagine for it to sound, and they'll you know, convey it, and you'll do that.
What are your advice for communicating with the director?
I would say definitely talk, definitely talk, be in communication, and, you know, work on it. I would say work on it line by line instead of like doing paragraph by paragraph. If it's like a really long line, it's okay. If you could just break it up into segments, and you can always like, you know, cut and edit it later.
How did you get interested in VTubing?
Wow, yeah. Love to be VTubing. So I saw a lot of VTubers. I feel like VTubers became a big thing like COVID time, like 2020. And I was like, I want to try this too. I want to be a little anime girl. Because honestly, with VTubing, like, you don't have to get ready. You don't have to like put on lots of makeup. You can literally wear like pajamas and everything's good, and like nobody will know because you're just your character. Plus, it's like more immersive. Like, you know, people will see you as your character. rather than, I mean, what she really looked like. I mean, people know what I look like, but you know, they're more versed into like my sailor style of a character.
That's awesome. And you're having a lot of fun?
Yeah, so much fun, so much fun. I'm really happy. I've been doing it for a while now, and it's always been it's always been great. I met a lot of people in the community as well, so a lot of collaboration streams and stuff. It's been great. I will continue doing it.
Awesome. How did you decide on becoming an admiral? Sorry.
All good, all good.
Pronunciation.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Well, because you know, I'm actually like Navy in real life, so that's why I was like, yeah, I gotta incorporate to my character too. So now I'm Admiral. You know, being a sailor in real life, I'm actually a sailor in my VTuber self too.
What was it like doing the voice for Zoo Damn Bastard?
Yeah.
Riztopia, the Persona 4 parody by Zaztoons.
Oh my gosh, I love Zaztoons. He's so great. He's so great. I love. Okay, so I really like Persona. I don't think I played it. I think I watched the Persona 4. I played Persona 5, but I watched like playthroughs of Persona 4. And I like, you know, watch it to the end. And I'm like, yeah, Rize's definitely my favorite character. And so it's like, you want to voice her? I'm like, yeah, of course I do. And so now we've been working on that series. It's been years. Like, yeah, he's really like come a long way with the series. I'm very grateful for that. Definitely want to continue in the future. Rizetopia, yeah. That's, oh my gosh, I love it. It's so funny to me.
What is something you've learned about collaborating?
I learned about with collaborating, I feel like I'm a better like team player because honestly, it's like you got to learn how to like talk to the other person, but like don't overshadow them, right? It's all about balance. So, you know, give them time to talk, and, you know, give yourself time to talk, and just get along, you know, good vibes and good times. But honestly, I pretty much like almost like, I feel like 99% of the time I have such a good time collaborating with others. It's always a good time to like, you know, conversate and, you know, sometimes play games together or work on a project together.
What makes you laugh?
Oh my goodness. When people be telling some crazy jokes. Oh my goodness. Last time, oh my gosh, everyone, this is weird, right? This was kind of weird. They were telling jokes about like some pickup lines, and some were saying, hi, I'll be your dog. I said, what? I was laughing so hard. It was like 8 in the morning and they were saying that. I was like, what in the world? Honestly, I feel like I'm easy to like laugh. Like I feel like I'm so easy to tell a joke and I'll laugh, honestly. Yes, it's just crazy how that happens. Yes.
What are some jokes that you like?
Oh my goodness. Oh, you gotta tell me on the spot. You're supposed to tell me the joke.
There's a lot. Am I supposed to tell a joke?
Yeah, you're supposed to tell me a joke, and I'm supposed to laugh and tell you it's good.
Wow. That's a good one. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Go away.
Go away who?
Go away.
Oh, you told me to go away.
That's it. That's just a joke. That's the joke.
Oh, that's sad. Oh, no. That's depressing. Oh, I'm crying now. You want me to leave? Nah, you good. You good.
No, of course not. What was it like voice acting in Pizza Girl Ride Along?
Oh yes, I love Pizza Girl. I really like Matty Barrio's animations. I've always loved his style, especially since he was like making Pokemon animations and stuff. And I was like so lucky. I was like, I get to be Pizza Girl. I get to voice Pizza Girl. Literally, all I am is just pretty much like a tsundere character, like always angry all the time. That's literally me. I'm just like mad, like just so angry, like every single time, and it's hilarious. It's hilarious. I actually have like I voiced like quite a few animations as Pizza Girl, and I actually have a Pizza Girl plushie on my desk right now. I think I have two plushies, one in my other room and one in this room.
In Pizza Girl After Hours, the microphone sounds different. What happened?
Yeah. I recorded, so that was like, that was between different years. So I definitely upgraded my space after after that animation was done, because like I think it recorded like that was like definitely years ago from where the new animation is now. So yeah, mic quality, better studio setup, total difference.
How does it feel to upgrade equipment?
It feels so good. I feel like I'm investing in myself. I'm like, yes, I'm investing. I'm putting the equipment to good use, and I'm just gonna keep on improving. I'm so happy, you know, like every time when I upgraded my microphone, and I'm like, yes, or I upgraded like, you know, my computer or something. I'm like, yes, more smoothness, more better stuff. I'm so happy.
And how do you decide on choosing equipment you would like to buy?
Definitely look at reviews for sure. You can literally look at like so many, like, you know, like check out customer reviews, check out like YouTube videos, comparisons. You'll find it. Like if you look up the product, you'll find so many reviews on it. Do your research. Don't just buy something because it's popular, okay? Literally look it up, please.
Is there some equipment that you feel people buy that's bad?
Yes. Absolutely, 100%. Just because it's like hyped up or something.
Do you sometimes ask people for advice on what equipment you should buy?
Yeah, so I actually a few people did ask me about like what kind of equipment they should buy, like starting out and stuff. Like, oh, do you think this is good to buy when I first start out? I'm like, you should buy this one. You should get that one. Of course, I'm not like, you know, it's your choice and you know you make your decisions. But if you want feedback, I'll give you some feedback. I usually say for like a beginner, there is this new mic that came out. It's called the Pod mic. The Pod mic. It came out I think last year. Rode Pod mic, and you can literally use it as a USB microphone or even as an XLR microphone. It goes both ways, and like I said, it's like super perfect for podcasts like this.
Do you feel voice actors sometimes choose microphones which are wrong for their voice?
Yeah. So some microphones are suited for others better. Like if you have like a deeper voice, you know, you don't want to get a mic that'll make you sound like, you know, too high or something. Some microphones are better like for, you know, deeper voices. Some microphones are better for your higher pitch voices. Yeah, so I feel like you should definitely like, you know, test out mics that you can. Like go to the store or go to like somewhere where you're able to just test it out and just listen back to the audio and just listen what you think sounds better for you and your voice type, because everyone's different, of course. What works for someone might not work for you.
Absolutely true. How would you handle finances to buy equipment? What's the philosophy concerning that?
Invest in yourself. Pay your bills first. Don't buy something just because it's like super expensive, and do your research. Like a lot of the voice acting equipment I bought was through voice acting gigs. So like a lot of the money that I got from voice acting, I used it to buy equipment for voice acting. So like again, investing in yourself.
Do you sometimes negotiate rates of how much you should be paid to do a gig?
Of course. It's very important. they'll be like, you know, I have a set budget or something, or like, can you do this for that price? Can you do this for this? Or I'll be like, you know, they'll tell me how many words, and I'll be like, okay, this is the price that will be. And then sometimes they'll negotiate, be like, can you do, you know, a little lower, or that's fine, you know, stuff like that. It's all negotiable, of course. Just no low balls, okay? No, don't be like, you know, a billion words for like $5. No, that's not right.
Do you feel voice actors frequently don't negotiate their rates?
I feel like everyone's different, you know? So some people will, some people won't, but definitely think you, it just depends on the project. Like some things would 100% be like set rates, like, oh, no negotiations about it. But of course, everything else can be like, some other projects can be negotiated. Just depends on who the voice actor is and what kind of project it is.
Where do you feel voice acting is heading?
Voice acting will always exist, I feel like, honestly. Even with AI and stuff, some people, which I don't agree with, I don't agree that they should be using AI voices, but I feel like AI will never be able to replicate a real person's voice emotionally. Like it can sound like this without any emotion, but like, you know, a real person does not talk like that. And that's what people like. People want quality performances. It's not about just, you know, fast cash cow AI voice.
Do you feel the problem is that people, they don't care about their art?
Yeah. For sure. You know, a lot of people who make like channels on like YouTube and stuff, some people will only make it just for the purpose for like, you know, like a cash cow thing. They're not passionate about the work they put out. It's clearly only profit, and all that matters is speed rather than quality. That goes for other projects as well too.
Where does passion come from?
Passion comes from your heart. How you feel. You do this because you love to do this. You become a voice actor because you love to voice act, right? Like, I would not do this. I would not do this just because, you know, like, oh, it's just money to me. It's because I enjoy doing it. It's fun to voice act. It's fun to be these characters.
Can people sometimes lose that passion?
Yes, of course. Some people, you know, will try it out, which is normal. Like, it's like trying anything out. Like, oh, I want to try this new hobby or something out. And, you know, they'll be like, oh, I don't want to do it anymore. And that's fine. That's normal. It's like any occupation. You're like, oh, I wanted to be like a nurse at first, and now I don't want to be a nurse. It's just everyone has, you know, life goes on. Your choices, what you want to do changes. So yeah, it's normal. It happens.
And how would that individual regain the passion that they previously felt?
I would say, look at what inspired you before. Like, re-look upon the past and what made you decide want to do in the first place. Like, for me, if I ever lost my passion, I'll just look at these cartoons back in the day and be like, yep, this is why I wanted to do it, to be just like this, and look past all the projects I'd done as well.
And why do people watch the things that they watch?
Because they're interested in it, because they like to. It's just like, you know, watching any TV show or movie. They want to watch it because they like it.
Why do people like certain shows than other people?
It's just taste. Like, you know, like some people like horror, other people can't stand horror. It just depends on what you like. It's just on the person, their personality, what they like and dislike. Everyone's different.
Where does taste come from?
Oh, wow. What is this? This is the meaning of life, huh? It comes from personality. It becomes who are you? That's the question. Who exactly are you as a person? That's where taste comes from. What you like, who you are, what it is. Who am I?
What do you like?
I like I like to voice act. I like to voice act. I also like to dance, and I like to swim, and I like to do streams and just stay active, eat lots of food. I'm also a big foodie. What I don't like heights. I hate heights. That's what I dislike.
Do you feel it's difficult to get along with people who have different interests?
Yeah. Of course. Friends who have different interests and who can still be a friend. They'll give you a different perspective on some things. Like if you're discussing a topic, everyone has different opinions on it, and it's good to get all those different opinions. Even in a workplace too, like workplace diversity. Everyone's got a different opinion on the problem or job at hand, and you all come together to talk about it. Everybody has their own ideas and what they want to do. So yeah, it's very important to not everyone should be the exact same. Some people could be similar, but not everyone should be the same person.
If you were to make friends with someone, what would you do?
I'll be like, hey, do you want to be my friend? And then we'll be best friends and we'll hang out. The end. Yeah, that's how it works now. It's just being like little kid again. Just say hey, just hi, be friends. Just talk.
What would be some questions you would give out?
I'll be like, hey, what do you like to do? Oh, what are you watching? What are you interested in? Oh, do you like this? Yeah, I like this. Okay, we're friends. Yay! Let's hang out.
And what would be your recommendation for maintaining good friendships with people?
Keep in contact and don't... I mean, it's okay. Some people get busy, so of course they don't respond all the time. But, keep in contact with each other. Like, not every day. It could be even a couple of months. Like, you guys can be friends forever, even if you're, like, far away. Like, even, like, you don't know them or haven't seen them in such a long time. You can always just keep in contact. And that's, and people appreciate that, checking up on you every now and then. It's good. It's good. Meet up when you can,
Do you feel it could sometimes be awkward to message somebody again when you haven't talked to them in a long time?
I don't think so. Being an adult, everyone has their own busy lives. So I honestly don't think that way. People get busy, people have lives. If I see like an old friend who just reaches out to me after like 3 years or 4 years, I'll be like, oh, that's cool. Like, hey, how you been all this time? I think it's awesome.
What are your experiences with making friends with online communities?
I feel like it's easy. It's easy to make friends online because not everyone, but a lot of people are friendly. A lot of people, the majority of people are just like, oh, hey, yeah. You see these people like posting like on social media websites, and you'll like, comment or post like, wow, I love your work that you do. Like, hey, oh, it's nice to see you. I've seen you in this project. We worked together in this project before. And yeah, I feel like it's definitely easy to make friends online for sure.
Cadets, drop the anchors. Let's have some fun.
How do you feel the internet has impacted your life?
I feel like the internet has impacted my life because honestly, if you're not a voice actor in like the places with like the hubs for voice acting, like Texas or California or New York, it can be quite hard to voice in some projects. But with the internet, you can literally do remote work anywhere. It doesn't matter. You could literally be on the other side of the world working for people, or you could like be like in Alaska working for someone in like Maine or something, or even like anywhere. It doesn't matter as long as you have a good internet connection. You can voice in those projects.
How do you feel the internet has changed?
The internet has tremendously changed. I feel like with anything, like, you know, time changes, technologies change. Internet has changed in ways, you know, more websites for like social media. At first, it was only like what, like, it all started with like, well, not started, but like one of the first earliest one is MySpace. Then Facebook came. Then Instagram was here. You know, Twitter turned to like Twitter X and all that. Like, I feel like so many different websites come to be, and a lot of different websites are made. So like, you know, internet's constantly changing, and so are like the trends and what's happening in the world.
Is it changing for the better or worse?
I would say, I feel like with anything, there's always stuff that, some stuff goes, you know, worse, and there's also stuff that's good that's happening too. Like, I feel like technology is changing, of course. Some people are stuck in their ways, but you know, times change, and so does the technologies. And I think a lot of cool things are happening too, not just all the negative stuff. Like, you know, the metaverse is like going to be a thing too. Like, you know, all this VR, virtual reality stuff's happening. I think it's going to keep on, like, it's going to go in that direction. And then one day you're going to put that, like, the VR headset, you're going to really feel like you're in that world, and like eating the food in that world too. Like, it's going to be a real thing. And technology is going to keep on advancing to that point.
You can eat digital food and it's real.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely gonna happen. Don't you think so?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, stuff is constantly happening.
Yeah, it is.
You are a foodie. What does that mean?
Oh, I love being a foodie. I just like to eat so many different foods. Like, honestly, I'm gonna travel to Japan like in the summertime, and I want to go there to just eat like all the different food. I just want to try out everything. That's what I'm so excited about.
What are your experiences with cooking?
I like to eat. That's what I like to do. Cooking, I cook a little bit. I'm not so good, but I cook what I can. I try to do like sometimes like cooking streams and stuff. But people say I burn water, and that's not true. That's not true at all. But yes, I like to eat.
What are some food you like to eat?
Oh my goodness. I like chicken Alfredo. I like to eat takoyaki. I like tacos. I like burritos. I like tikka masala. I like so many different foods. I'm not really a picky eater at all.
What if the taco has pineapple and ham in it?
Oh, why? Why'd you go there? Why'd you go there? Come on. I would take it out. I would take it out there, and then I'll eat it separately. There. That's the solution.
Absolutely, that's the solution.
Exactly.
Is the food in restaurants different?
Food in restaurants different. Yeah. Food in restaurants, you know, if you go to like a country like say America, compared to like, you know, Asian countries, you'll see like the portion sizes are like super big when you're eating out at like an American restaurant. And once they go to another country, they'll be like, "Why is this so small?" But in reality, it's actually that's a normal portion size.
That's crazy to think about.
Right. But you know, we're so used to it.
I live in Denmark. I live in Northern Europe. So yeah, I think I can relate to that.
Yeah. Your portion sizes are probably normal compared to ours.
All crew, prepare for port call.
Definitely. Have you been to many different places in America?
I've traveled I traveled to a few states before. I love traveling. I also like to travel, but I want to travel more and more and more. I've been to the West Coast, been to like the, you know, mountain, like the middle, been to like, of course, the East Coast. Yeah, I've been to a couple of places, but I want to travel even more and go everywhere.
Now, traveling to Japan, that is very expensive.
Yeah, put it on the credit card.
So you book a hotel, you get a plane ticket from to and back. What is the process for organizing that? Is that difficult?
Well, the first thing you want to do is, of course, get your flight. Of course, you can't travel if you don't got a flight. Then the second most important thing is having a place to stay. So book your hotel. Then honestly, it's up to you at that point. You could make a plan if you want to, or you could just wing it. Like, as long as you get there and have a way back, you're good. But if you're going to such a foreign country though, I'm definitely gonna have like a plan on what I want to do and see. But if you really wanted to, you could honestly wing it. Do whatever you want, it's your vacation.
Do you prefer to plan or wing it?
I feel I prefer other people to plan for me.
What are your fears about traveling to Japan?
Oh my goodness. The most thing I'm scared of, honestly, is like getting lost and like not knowing the language and I'd be like, I don't know how to get back home. I'm lost. I don't know how to get back to the hotel. I don't know how to get back to the airplane, to the airport, and I don't know how to communicate with people. I would be dead. I would be lost. I'll be like what people in those movies, Lost. Oh goodness, that would suck.
Would you have access to internet on your phone while you're also in Japan?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I got that, worldwide global network. You know how it is. You got to have that cell phone service. Don't call me though, because it's going to cost 25 cents per minute, but you can text and check out the internet. That's fine.
That's a lot. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it adds up. Oh my gosh, spend a 10-minute phone call. That's like, let me see, 25, 50 cents, like $2.50. That's going to cost you. It's going to add up real quick.
Yep.
Yeah.
How do you feel anime is different compared to now than it was 10 years ago?
Different style. A lot of anime is like in the 90s had a different feel to it, different style to it. But of course, animes now, a lot of isekais, so that's what like popular. So different generation, different animes. That's all it is. You can of course always watch older animes if you want to, if you prefer that.
Absolutely. People have access to so much anime and they don't have to focus on the new stuff.
Exactly. Unless they want to. Some new stuff is pretty good.
100%. I really like Mob Psycho 100.
Oh, you watching that right now?
I've seen that. It's a really good show.
Nice. Okay.
And Vinland Saga.
Vinland Saga.
Really good.
Vinland Saga, yeah. Lots of good things.
Why does the style change?
Different generations. Just like when we were growing up, we were different from our parents, and the new generation now, they're going to be different from us. Different generations, different technologies, different tastes on what people like.
Do you also feel that the music and the story is different?
Yeah, everything's different. Just look at like the styles. You can look at go on any website, look up style, in the 90s versus now, style in the early 2000s versus now. Everything's totally different.
Would you say that's impacted by technology?
Yeah. Social media is a huge impact on, kids these days. For sure. 100%. It influences them.
Would you say it influences them positively or negatively?
Both. Definitely both. A lot of insecurities happen because of, seeing social media, seeing celebrities and stuff, comparing themselves to others. While, there's also a lot of good things that happened with the internet and technology as well. Like meeting and staying connected with other people.
What would be your advice for balancing social media and one's personal life?
you should have, there is a personal life and you should have professional life. You should keep them separate. Don't mix all your life totally all together. You know, some things should stay private and some states, you know, some things should not be like posted all out there. Like don't be telling your entire life story for everyone to see, and you know that can also cause problems too. Or you know, doxing a thing. Doxing is a terrible thing that happens to some people as well. So you know, take care of yourself. Be cautious.
Let's have some fun.
Have you seen people cause issues for themselves because they're revealing too much private information?
Yeah. Some people were, you know, could cause problems, or yeah, people find out where you know, you got people making phone calls to your house, you know, people harassing you that you don't want. Yeah, that can happen. And it's sad. It's a really sad thing.
How do you become happy in life?
That's up to you. What makes you happy? Some people are happy easily over like very simple things. Others, it'll take them longer. Or you know, some things that make me happy might not make you happy. You know what I mean? But for the majority, drink water and exercise and get lots of rest, and you will feel a lot better.
And people really underestimate the power of resting and exercising and eating food. Hello?
Sorry, my headphones died. I had to switch them out.
Oh no, I just got worried.
Yeah, my headphones died. I forgot to charge them. Oops, my bad. So I had to switch my headphones. Fix that. It's okay now. I got my other headphones now. My bad. As you were saying.
Do you feel people underappreciate resting, exercising, and drinking water?
Yes! People are not, you gotta take care of yourself. Eat healthy. Drink your water. Don't be drinking energy drinks every single day. It's not healthy for you. You're not getting enough rest. You're staying up too late. You need to, sleep is for the strong, not for the weak. Get your rest. Drink water. Eat healthy. Go exercise. A lot of people are not exercising. Go exercise. Go outside. Go touch some grass. You'll feel better. I promise you. Maybe not at that moment, but a few hours later, a few minutes later, you'll feel better once you're done with it.
Do people do that because it's a habit?
Yeah, you're used to, you know, a lot of people are used to having like a desk job, and they don't, you know, they're like so focused on working on their work. They're not taking care of, you know, their bodies. Like, you know, there will always be a tomorrow to get some work done. So don't be stressing so much about work all the time.
What would be the first step to change?
Try to make it a habit. So, you know, baby steps. Start with small goals. Like, okay, I don't drink any water at all. Start by drinking like 1 cup of water, and then build from that. And then a week later, try to add it to a cup and a half. And then, you know, 3 weeks later, 2 cups in a day. So yeah, you'll get there. Just do baby steps. And then eventually after a month, you'll probably make it a habit.
What are some habits you're most proud of?
I am proud that I did my homework, and then I don't have to worry about school anymore. I get my degree, don't gotta worry about school, and I can make a habit. So yeah, doing a habit of doing homework and getting it done on time, and now I don't have to worry about it because I graduated. Woohoo!
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And that completely changes your schedule. Now you have so much more time to do voice acting.
Yes, and I'm so happy about that. That's the best part.
People underestimate the power of consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
That is true.
Is it because they don't consider the future? Or is it because they're too focused on the now?
Focus on the now. You know, if they're too much focused on their work or what they're doing, or too much focused on watching their television show and binging it. It's okay. It's okay. You can always watch your show later. You can always, you know, do a little bit of your work now and do the other part of your work later. You got to focus. You got to make time. You have to make time for yourself in order to, you know, get your exercise in, or, you know, cook and eat healthy. Stuff like that.
How much of a part does one's environment play in one's life?
Prepare for port call.
It's definitely.
Such as
Mhm.
if it is clean, and then there's too much space. If there's too much stuff going around. Sorry for interrupting.
Oh no, you're good. Yeah, definitely. If you, of course, if you live in like a messy like area, like where you're, you know, where you live, your room, you gotta clean your room. You know, you having a messy room, you're disorganized. You can't find things on time. You have to look for, you know, what you're looking for. So yeah, I definitely think your environment, or even living in like an area, you know, like a neighborhood. There, you might live in a neighborhood where there's like no grocery stores for like, you know, like 45 minutes away, like something really far. That can also contribute to, you know, you not getting the right nutrients. You might go to like somewhere that's closer, that's a fast food place, rather than going to a grocery store that's farther. So yeah, definitely your environment also affects.
Have you had that problem that there was too much trash, or just items you were not using were just piling up and getting in your way?
Yes, that's when you know you need to clean your room. You know, when you're like so lazy, you don't want to clean your room, but you know you have to. Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Will you join
Yes.
me?
It is really horrific when you visit someone and they just have an incredibly messy room. And a lot of people have like very, very messy rooms,
Yeah.
and they can't find anything. And it's like horrific. And it's like they don't understand that they have a problem because it's a habit.
It's because they're used to it, exactly. And it makes me just like, I want to help you clean your room. But you got to keep it clean. And then they don't because they're not used to that.
Do you feel that's just not in them? They just don't prioritize it.
They don't. They absolutely don't. And you need to put, you know, you need to set some time to do it. Even just a little bit of time. Even if you clean for like 5 minutes. 5 minutes adds up for every day. So you clean 1 minute, 5 minutes, the next day another 5 minutes. That's going to make a difference than doing it nothing at all, for sure.
What type of groceries do you buy?
I gotta eat healthy. Gotta buy lots of fruits and vegetables. So I got some zucchini, and I got I'm gonna do a barbecue soon. So I got a lot of like meats too. So, and oh, I got some potato salad today as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
What are some vegetables that are like superpower, like a Mario mushroom power up?
Of course, spinach. Spinach, you'll turn into Popeye.
Yeah. Makes you super strong.
Yeah, you'll be really strong. You know, it helps your iron. You won't be cold all the time.
I don't like eating spinach if it's boiled. It tastes bad, but spinach as like leaf in a salad is amazing.
Yeah.
Like in a sandwich or a cheeseburger, it's like really, really good.
That's fine. Yeah, that's good. Exactly.
I feel boiled vegetables, it tastes odd because it's better if it's not boiled. I find it very odd.
Well, you know, everybody likes it different. If you don't like it that way, you can always cook it another way, or you know, eat it with stuff you do like. So then you know, it won't be so bad for you.
Boiled pineapple on pizza.
Oh no, definitely not. Denied. Nope.
Denied.
Denied.
Do you buy sweets?
That's my problem. See, that's my weakness. I have a sweet tooth, so yeah, I got some sweets. I actually got some like, I had like these donuts yesterday. They were so delicious. And then today I also have like, I have in my fridge some dark chocolate with strawberries. So kind of healthy, but then you know the chocolate's not so good.
Yeah, really, like dark chocolate as close to 100% is good.
But only a little bit of it, not like a lot.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah,
It's easy to overdo it.
for sure.
I can't have any sweets in my apartment because I just end up eating all of it. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
have no. I don't even have sugar. I can't handle that because I'll probably just eat it.
That's me.
All of
That's
it.
literally me.
So it's best not to have it at all. If
Yeah.
you're just gonna end up eating all of it.
Exactly.
Do you prefer eating cookies or cake?
Both is good. Both is good. But if I had to decide, probably cookies because they're, smaller and more bite-sized.
I agree. Cake is nice, but a cookie it's more practical.
Yeah, exactly.
When you go to a restaurant, how do you order and what do you typically order?
I like to order like sandwiches, something not too heavy, something like easy to eat. So yeah, I like sandwiches or if I want to go fancy, get like a steak. Ooh, steak dinner, yum yum.
Attention on deck. All crew.
Do you have
prepare for call.
sauce with the steak and something to drink?
Yes, you have to have something to drink.
And is that water?
Yeah. Drink water. It all circles back around.
Not with ice cubes or lemon.
Well, you can have it with lemon and ice cubes. That's fine. That's okay. As long as you're drinking water.
How do you feel about soda?
Drop the anchors.
I don't drink a lot of soda. Not a lot. Just like very, very seldom. Because, there's a lot of added sugar in soda. So I try to stay healthy. But, it's okay to have it occasionally. When I go to like Taco Bell, I love Baja Blast, my favorite soda ever. Or like a night out, getting some mixed drinks with some soda. Just occasionally. Nothing like every single day, like Coca-Cola addiction or something.
There are some people that drink way too much soda, and they just don't realize how sugary it is
Yeah.
and how bad it is for them. And it's an addiction. Like the companies win because they get people hooked on all of this bad food.
But that's what we are used to. That's what's in the classic diet. So yeah, it's very common, and people will drink it like it's nothing, or they don't realize how much added sugar there really is in there.
Media can influence people's perception of the world.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Yes. Just same thing with like social media. Same thing with social media. It's the exact same thing that happens. Like they get influenced by, what's trending or what's popular. What the celebrities are doing. Yeah, it's a big influence.
People mimic the celebrities.
Yeah, of course. Little kids growing up, they want to be just like their favorite celebrity. So yeah.
Would you say you've been influenced by celebrities?
I feel like everybody has at one point, like, oh my gosh, I want to wear what she's wearing or something like that. I want to act like her. I want to be like her. Being a little kid, of course.
And that can be both good and bad.
Yeah, if your favorite celebrity is being a good influence for sure. If they're doing like good habits, then yeah. If they're doing something bad, then you're gonna copy those bad habits.
You've listened to a lot of music.
I love listening to music. Who doesn't?
Yeah. When would you say you discovered your music taste?
I would say when I was got on the internet, and then you can search up all the music you want, and then you'll find what you really like, or you'll find even new artists that you don't know that you like, just listening to different stuff.
What would be some music that you really like?
I love pop music. That's like my main thing. Pop, J-pop, K-pop. Love the pop. That's all me. But I also like country too, and alternative rock too. So like a little mix. No screamo though. No thanks. No heavy metal.
No screamo.
Nope, not my type of music.
Why do you like pop? Is it because it is happy and it has a positive energy?
Yep, just like me, optimistic.
And when you listen to happy music, you become more happy?
Yeah, music influences your mood for sure. When you're working out, you want to listen to like an energetic song so you can power through your workout.
If you had the choice to buy something for $100, what would that be?
Had a choice to buy something for $100. I would buy food. I would go to a fancy place and get some food because you know me, I'm a foodie.
That's actually a really good answer. Because food, you can always use food.
Yeah, who can't use food? Everyone loves food.
When you travel, is it sometimes scary because you're in a new environment?
You'll be like, I don't know where I'm going. What am I doing? I'm in a different place where I don't know what to do or where to go. But then you're like, then you like travel, and then after a day later, you're like, oh, okay, I got my rental car. I'm ready to drive everywhere, ready to go to different places. Then you're fine afterwards. You're just okay. You'll be just fine.
Attention on deck.
What would be your travel advice?
Staff report call.
I would say my travel advice, definitely find out where you're going. Make sure you booked your reservations for your hotel, your rental car, your flight, because you'll be stuck without it. You'll be like, I'm lost, don't know where to go, don't know where to stay. Yeah, it wouldn't be so good.
Trina,
Yeah.
Cadets.
those are all of my questions.
Woo! That was great.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah, it's awesome.
That was good. That was
What-
good.
What was the experience of being interviewed like?
Oh my gosh! I'm telling you, some of the questions. I thought I was in math class. Like, I felt like, what is the meaning of life? Who has different tastes? What does taste mean to you? I'm like, I don't know. These questions are too deep for me. I was like, what? I didn't know. I did not know how to answer those. I was trying, but it was fun. I had a good time.
And that's super awesome.
Yeah.
And sorry about the questions.
No, you're good. I was just not expecting it, you know?
What would be? Oh, what? Where's your the the character reference for the thumbnail? What would be?
Uh-huh.
Oh man, I got distracted. Do you have a reference for your character?
Yeah. I have a character. I got like a reference sheet, like a drawing reference sheet of my character. Correct, I do.
Would you be interested in sending your character sheet?
Yeah, of course I'll send, for sure.
So there's an album cover.
Oh. You know I like art. Yes, sir.
Amazing.
No, you're breathtaking.
Amazing. Awesome.
Thank you.
You can thank the Shock Block for creating the album cover for the podcast episode.
Thank you, Shock Block, for your amazing artwork. You rock.
Awesome. And the episode will come out on March 28th. Like that.
Okay, March 28th. Thanks. I'll look forward to it in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Wish you an amazing day.
You too. Have a good sleep, okay?
Thank you so much.
Take care. Bye. That was a cute little interview I did. Oh, I like that. That was great. That was great, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to my interview today, everyone. And it was nice. It was nice. It was nice. Some of the questions, it was hard for me. It was kind of hard, but it was good. Oh my gosh. Is doing a gaming stream with me considered to be a moment insanity? No, not true. Not true, Colton. Not true. You did great. Are you sure? I don't know. I don't know how to answer some questions, but I tried anyways. All right, everyone. I hope I will be doing a broadcast with Akumi Tsuyogane tomorrow at 8 a.m. So look forward to it. He'll be streaming it on his YouTube channel. So hopefully you'll be able to go to that. Yeah, for Bomba at least. Yeah, for sure. So check out his channel tomorrow at 8 a.m. if you want to be awake and watch that. It'll be a cool collaboration we're doing. So look forward to it. All right, everyone. Yeah, I was a little nervous, but it's okay. No worries. Not too nervous. All right, everyone. I hope you have such a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow, 8 a.m. time. Have a good rest of your Saturday, and I am going to drink water and stay hydrated. All right? Take care, everyone. You too. Thank you. You entertaining. Take care. Yeah, Lethal Company will be on Akumi Tsuyugane's channel at 8 a.m. tomorrow. Not on my channel, on Akumi's channel. Okay? So check it out. Check it out tomorrow, 8 a.m. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. See you next time. Later.